Hello, 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 hello. Ein SV. Am I pronouncing that right? I can't remember now what the correct pronunciation. I think that was correct. Ein SV. Hello, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Keeping cool, calm, and collected wherever you are. Hope all is well on your side. Welcome to the stream. It's another beautiful day. My wife got me this amazing, very manly bottle. I say it looks very, very manly. I'm very grateful for it. Oh yeah, it gives me a lot of water in one go. Very, very much love it. Welcome everybody to the stream. I hope you're good. Ein SV. I hope you are well. Eiffel Alex. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Hope you're chilling. Cool, calm, and collected. This beanie must hug my head nicely. Today is a slightly warmer day, and so I am not in my heavy gown. I actually had it on, but then I realized that no, I'm gonna get very hot, so it came off. I'm all good. How about you? I am well as well. Thank you very much. I cannot complain. Nice chilled day. You know, my son had a soccer game at school, went to watch, spent some time with some friends of my wife's who are newly married. So that was quite cool as well. And now here I am. Nice and relaxing day, just the way I like it, where you don't have to worry about going anywhere. You don't have to worry about chores, you know, none of that stuff. So it was good. It was good. Nice and relaxing. And yeah, back here, back once again, coming to do some building. Hopefully we can get something done. You know, either a continuation on this tiered industrial area that we've been working on or something else. I was looking on Instagram earlier today and I saw this wonderful picture of a golf course that was like right along, it was along the sea, but it gave me an idea that I could build a golf course around here. So I originally wanted a residential complex in this space, or well, not a residential complex, but just houses. But I was thinking maybe this could be a nice place for a golf course and we can create some kind of island green maybe around here somewhere, you know, for a nice little par 3, which would be super cool. And then the return is a tee off from the water back onto the, I don't know which hole, whichever hole this will be, and then it'll work its way all the way back here. So I was thinking maybe that would be a cool thing that we can build at some point in the future. Just a nice, beautiful golf course that hugs the road. And then we can have, you know, a few houses maybe around here just going up the hill. I think that might be cool. So yeah, I got some interesting inspiration from that. We get some traffic accidents, but you know what, it is what it is. I'm thinking maybe this area should also be converted to a key. Right, this should actually also be a key. Ooh. Oh, okay, no, that's fine. And here as well, maybe? Yeah, I think that's better. That's better. You know, I had a very, very interesting problem over on this side here. There's a weird issue that happens over here where if I don't put this roundabout here, cars that come from this side just get stuck right here and they don't move. They get stuck there indefinitely. And I have to come and delete the car, and then the next car comes and then it just stops right there. And then it ends up building up this like long traffic jam. But then by putting just this roundabout over here, the issue is resolved. I've been waiting the whole week for this stream. Such kind words. Look at this car. It's going to behave funny here. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. It's like it's avoiding something over here, but there is nothing. I have deleted this road. I have done all kinds of stuff. The only thing that solved it was this roundabout. And I'm not about to go through it again and find out what's going on here. So I'm going to leave that roundabout there. This road originally wasn't connected here, but you know what? It's helping solve some issue there. So you know what? It is what it is. It's going to stay. Whatever the issue was, I really don't care at this point. Anyways, we're back at it again. You know something I was looking at off camera? I'm going to turn on my white screens. So very bright screen warning. If I pull up my communications tab, I've got a mail issue. A major mail issue. But then I've got a lot of mail coverage on pretty much everywhere. It's just that certain places don't have mailboxes. So this area is the harbor that I'm building. So that's going to get sorted out. But in some of these areas which are red, I was thinking maybe I can put some mail and stuff just to help cover the place. And I believe the way you're supposed to look at this thing is put a pothole decal there. Ooh, that's a great idea. Actually, I'm gonna go and do it. That is a brilliant idea. Where is it? This is big maps. That is actually such a brilliant idea. Hey, I love it. I'm gonna do it. Oh, I wish I could get a car. I could get a car to come along so that we see exactly where it is avoiding, and then we can put like, no, this is not a pothole. We can use these ones here. Maybe one of these ones. I think it was somewhere around here, right? Let me wait for another car to come. Come, police car, turn this way, turn this way, turn this way. Come on. Nope, it didn't turn this way. It did not turn this way. Is there any other car that is coming? Gosh. How long are we going to have to wait to see a car come past the side? But that is such a brilliant idea, eh? I never even thought about that. I love it. Okay, we'll come back to it. Please remind me, Eins Envy. If I do forget, remind me. I want us to go back there and sort it out. For now, let's go to Creek. And so although this whole area is covered by mail servers because of the post office, apparently the mailboxes, you need to put mailboxes close to places where, you know, it's like really red to help them out. So we're gonna put some mailboxes in some of the areas, see how much they cover. So that basically covers this whole area. So that's good. This area is also a nice dark red. So let's give them a mailbox somewhere in this vicinity, because there's quite a lot of housing over here. And then I want to put maybe one here. No, I like one maybe on this side, because this is quite a dense cluster of houses. Right, we've got a very dense cluster of houses here. So let's put one over on this side. I feel like these ones are quite far away from this place, and they should have their own post box in this area somewhere. So I don't necessarily go with how many stars I see. Just I go by eyesight, right? Like these places look like they're far away from the other post box, so it makes sense to have one closer to them. I don't know why these ones are dark red though, because they're like right next to the post office. But this building is very dark red. So I'm gonna give it its own post box so that it can dump all of its mail in there and be fine. All right, so there we go. So that should hopefully help cover up Creek area. We've got a mail sorting facility, and this area is fine. This area has absolutely no problem. So that is good. This is a mail sorting facility. I mean, look at these areas. This whole areas are all, there's no post boxes in any of these spaces, but they're fine. But let's give them some post boxes. Maybe one there. I see I've got one over there. So we'll just have one more maybe on this side. and that should be fine. That should hopefully have this whole area covered. Like I said, I'll do this one in the YouTube video. By the way, I know I didn't release a video yesterday, and that's because the video that what I was working on, I just didn't have time this week to finish it. It's the only reason why. But I finished recording everything. I think I recorded the cinematics as well this morning, or this afternoon rather, before our visitors arrived. So after the live stream, I'm going to edit it, and hopefully it should be up tomorrow. Okay, so let's get, these whole areas are all red, so I definitely want to get a mailbox. I want the mailbox actually around here, but you know what, let's do it here. But that's right in front of buildings. These are office buildings, so maybe if it's in front of the office building, it's better. What I don't want is any red roads, none whatsoever. And we've got industrial buildings here, so you know what, let's give it a mailbox there as well. And then when we build out this place, I'll put the other mailboxes. But that basically covers up pretty much everywhere. No redness, which is good. This area is also covered because I've put a mailbox there. This area, all right, it's starting to turn green, or at least the red is slowly starting to disappear, which is nice. We'll keep an eye on it as we progress and see how well all of that gets the place sorted. But what I do need though is an actual post office, right? I need a few more post offices if I want to get this up into the green. And this area, if I can just check this, yeah, this whole area is just red in terms of coverage. So we're gonna put some mail service in and around this space. Maybe a post office somewhere around here. Oh, this is big. It's very big. Which would be a nice place. Maybe I could put it off into the water rather. And I think that could look cool. If it's sitting somewhere around here, but I mean, it's a post office. It shouldn't be on the water, but then we say it's not a post office, it's something else. Okay, so let's keep that in mind, people. We're not building a post office. We are building something else that can sit on water, whatever that thing is. I wonder if I should go at the height of... Yes, I should definitely go at the height of this, because this is below the sea level. So let's reclaim quite a bit of land, because this is a big building. In fact, we can give a little nook over here. Does anybody know if there is like a boat assets thing on the workshop? Because I've tried searching for boats and I don't find any. And I'm pretty sure I have seen somebody else with the boat assets. I don't know if it was in my head or what. I want to line it up with this road and that one. Let's see, how is this? Okay, you are okay. I actually want the main building here and then maybe an extension on that side. But I'm not sure if this is too far away from the land. I need to decide. I think on Sally's Discord there are some. Okay. Ooh. That's something that, well, I'm not a part of Sally's Discord. I'm barely on Discord these days, so yeah. want to get this a little bit closer because I don't want it to go too far into the water actually. Where is this? I want to remove that. Still get my 90-degree. And then I can get this to connect up to the road. And I think I want to convert this to a bigger one of these ones. Ooh. Maybe not so much anymore. Let's see. Let's get the posts. Let's get this building in. So if I get it in on this side or that side, I think this side is better. Yes, I know infrastructurist. I think I probably saw it on his video. On one of his videos. It's how I was like, hang on a second, these things exist? Should I don't want to lose. I need to figure out the best way to terminate this road because I don't want. And then this can come across it. Okay, that works. I think that works. This is mail storage extension. Okay, so you can definitely be here. Happy with that. And then let's give you some garage extensions. Now this is, oh no, see, okay, it does stick to the road. Whew, I thought it didn't stick to the road for a moment there. I want this to come out maybe to here. But let's get rid of that first. Oof, please don't flood, please don't flood, please don't flood, please don't flood. There's a way to remove flooded water. I've forgotten how to. But there's something you can do. I think you can just raise the land, right? Or something like that. I think you can just raise the land where the water is. And then when you go back down, it's gone. But I think they probably realized that people were cheating with it. So they've stopped it from happening. And then I want to get this road just around you. Like so. I don't know if I'm overdoing it with the stuff coming out on the water, but well, we shall see. I have a feeling I'm going to end up shaping this place up into a small little harbor type of thing. If I want this to look decent, a lot of this industry is going to come back down sort of in this area. So let's go ahead and grab the keys and convert that into a key. No, not that. That into a key. I wonder if I shouldn't try and put a small little industrial building here maybe. Let's try. I kind of wish to do that when a building was right up against the water like this. If you remove the land, it would give you a concrete wall. I think that would have been so cool. But you know, that is me. That is something I wish for. Okay, this kind of fits. To Gucci. Hello, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? If you want, you could add a fire heli depot, because I can imagine those helis need flat land to land and start. So over the water would be quite a good spot. A heli depot. Oh, as in a makeshift one. Is that what you mean? What are we working on today? Absolutely no clue. But I want to sort out my mail service, because my mail service is very, very much in the red. So I want to get a couple of post offices and stuff in, so that, you know, we try and fix that. So that's kind of where we're starting today. No, there is an asset. There is an asset. I hope you're not referring to like a fire. Let's see. Let me just stop at heli, see what comes up. But this is what I mean. Like, you want me to build like a fake one, right? Because these helis won't really do anything. Nope, she says no. All right, then I don't know which asset you're talking about. Do you wanna give me a name? Oh, the depot. Where's the heli depot? I didn't know there was a heli depot. Where is it? I was gonna just put this down and say I'm done. Firefighting helicopter depot. But that's big though. Isn't it? Yeah, this, I know about this asset, but that's big. I want to put this somewhere else. Not here. Because this is a very, very small town. So I plan on using this asset actually in the harbor area that I'm building over there. So it's going to be used, just not here. I thought it was smaller. Yeah, no, it's quite big. You know, let's pause the game. Let's see something. If I put this here, what does that look like? I mean, it's not bad, actually. When you think about it, it's not bad. But okay, no, it's fine. It's not bad, actually. This is meant to be a highly industrialized town, a small industrialized town. So to have something like this could make sense. I think it could make sense. I mean, I think this could fit. The only thing is that I would want it to shift in a little bit. I don't want it competing with the edge of this. For the sake of balancing, I want this further in. So maybe if I can do that, let's try it. Let's try it. I mean, what do we have to lose? Absolutely nothing. Oh no. I don't want to grab those. So let's go into the filters. Let's remove decals. Then let's remove props as well. I might even need to remove trees. Let me start from this side. Yeah, I might need to remove trees. Then let's grab these. Let me shift the whole thing closer to around there. Dreadnought! How you doing, Dreadnought? Welcome. Bro, can I make you some YouTube shorts, by the way? I think you could blow up with your building style. A similar Minecraft streamer is super popular now for insanely detailed builds. Think we could replicate. You know, the thing about the shorts thing, right, is that I actually, I'm supposed to be creating shorts. My wife actually is wanting to do that as well. So, for the sake of my marriage, I'm gonna say thank you very much for the offer, but I am leaving it to the wife, and I'm trying to not cause too much problems there, even though she is taking her time. But too, Gucci, thank you for the offer. I appreciate it. Thank you for the offer. I appreciate it very much. I will keep that in mind. Maybe tomorrow I must show her this chat so that she sees that she's wasting my time. Ooh, guys, I don't want any problems in my marriage. Ain't Elfie, we are keeping the fire depot, the helicopter depot. I'm doing good, Sanctum. How are you? I am well, thank you, Dreadnought. How long have you been married? This is my 11th year. So it's been a while. 11 years and counting. Oh, here we go. This is where things get fun, when I want to use this asset. Congrats, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I've been happily married for those 12 years, I must admit. And let's get this one to come all the way in. You know what? It's fine if it actually goes all the way there. Okay. Then I think this actually I need to grab this and then bring it closer. Here we go, it connected. Whew, I was scared it was not going to connect. And then let's get the key walls in. The only thing about this asset is that making the... Oh, I think I can unpause now, right? Because I accept that I'm going to have this here. Let me convert this road to this. Let's unpause and see what happens. Water is not gonna go nuts. So firefighting helicopter maintenance depot. How many jobs does it create? 48. That's amazing. That is awesome. I'm very happy with that. Two Gucci says, I'll be back. How long you planning to be on for today? Probably about 3 hours. I think I should be here till past midnight. So probably gonna be another 3-hour stream. Hopefully ideas come and they just keep flowing. So we just started. So at least another 2 hours I should be here. Okay, great to hear. See you soon. Cool. See you soon. Let's lower it up. Let's go up a little bit. The road doesn't connect to the second entrance, by the way. Yes, if you mean here, I'm assuming you mean here. If that's where you mean, that's fine. I don't know if I actually want it to connect, to be honest. So here where there are buildings, I can actually go quite far and expose most of this. So that's quite cool. I can get that, and then this whole area can then be, oh no, let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. And then this is where I can do that. And that's all right. Now places like here, I can also do this. But I want it to actually be... Oh, you see, because the heli depot is so far out, the land is... it's like that. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. It actually makes my life a little bit easier. We'll put rocks and stones and stuff like that around it, which I think should help with the overall aesthetic actually. Is this water coming back? It looks like it's flowing backwards. This water is looking strange. I need to decide how I'm gonna shape up this entire area. Because I definitely think I'm gonna turn this into a mini harbor. What's this yellow line? Oh, is this how I connected this area up? I didn't realize that I had actually put that there. Okay, can I run you right down here? So the place is just nice and level. I can. Perfect. But the more I look at this, the more I think I will rather remove, oops, that. I'll rather remove this. Let's shrink you further and go all the way in. Okay. That looks all right. Now let's see if I put this over all of this, if it will look a little bit more decent. Oh, this is nice and big. Ooh, guys, let's not play around. Let's turn on autosave. And whilst we're doing that, let me just save right now. You know, this Coral Reach is patched. It's a save game I created when the last patch was released, and now I've been using it since, and I have not changed it. But now it has become a part of my saves. Oh, there's some exposure up here. And let's do that. Okay. I think that's pretty cool. It looks man-made, which is fantastic. Ah, there goes one chappie. Off to fight some fire. Off to fight some fire, people. You've gotta love it. I must say, I love the helicopters in this game, because since I got the fire station with the helicopter expansion, I don't think a single house has burnt down, or a single building has burnt down. This is so cool. I actually love it. I wondered how they would show the path to the fire. What I did also notice is that since I got the helicopters, I barely see fire trucks going to any place, which is, I don't know if I like it or not, but I would have still loved to keep seeing fire trucks, because there's a fire station right here, right? You'd think it's closer to this fire, but it doesn't get, no fire truck gets dispatched. When you have helipad, they have buffed response time. Yeah. No, that is true. And that is pretty cool. I'm super happy about that. It's just the fact that the tracks just seem to disappear. You know? I would have still loved to keep seeing tracks. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm happy to not see my buildings burn down. That's the most important. I wonder what these are meant to be. Are these meant to be like a service buildings or what? Oh, it's the other way around. Let's turn that off. Thank you for going to do your job. Oh, this is so cool. It actually lands in a different direction and it maintains that. How cool is that? I think that's a beautiful little detail. I like that detail. I think that's pretty cool. Just so I get a little bit of something. I don't know what that is. Can helicopters like drive on the ground like cars? I guess those that have wheels, hey, not these type. I just don't like the clean concrete. Like the clean concrete is just too much for me. I feel it doesn't have enough life with the clean concrete. Oh, you know what I should have actually done? Don't I have... Would this have worked? No, it wouldn't, because these are not wheeled helicopters, so meh. Alright, that's looking alright. We've gained a little bit of what you call it, post whatever's. So let's just put a little bit of our detailing back that we messed up and removed. Maybe I can have some underwater retaining stones over in this place. wonder if it would have been better off just building a whole thing in and around this place. Maybe that would have been helpful. But anyways, it is what it is. All right. I think this is a nice spot to have a little 3x3, maybe 4x3 industrial assets, because I'm all about industry right now. Oof, it's just maybe too close to the road though. You know what? Let's see. This specific asset to me doesn't fit here. What about this chappy? He might work. Let's just see. Let's bring it in to join up with this building so that they are one. And that works. Let's get rid of the chimneys. I think I'll get rid of that parking spot over there as well. And that's all right. I will just put that there. In fact, we can put some bushes in between the stone growths. The stone growths. Some growths between the stones. All the way down. So maybe this area is just slightly richer in terms of whatever growths have been occurring around here. And we can just put one or two more. Especially the places where I see exposure of land. I would want to put growth, foliage growth in and around that space. And boom. Okey-dokes. This area is also too clean for my liking. I think let me put a fence around here. I think a fence around this area might be good. After all, these have fences. I wonder why they didn't put any fences around these assets. I'm not complaining. I always prefer the assets to not have too much detailing, as I love to do my own detailing. All the way across to there, and then That looks a bit better. I have some activities. At least it looks like there's activity, which is always what I want. And let's go ahead and put maybe 1 or 2 of these. Nice and dirtied up. Maybe we can go ahead and shape up some kind of harbor area around this place, because I think that's what this place is going to end up being, coming from this side. Because we need to have a nice place where, or a place that looks like there's a lot of export and stuff that's been happening. I want to get some slight height here. And the only thing I can think of is it's a water tower. Like, I would love to have some slight height in this place. Maybe something in this area. But this water tower is too nice for here. So maybe something like, oh, this one could work. That could work for now. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to detail it out and connect up this whole area yet. But let's see. Let's do some terraforming, shall we? Because I think if this can come out, you know what, let's save at this point, because I have no idea what I'm about to do, and there's a very real chance that I am going to mess up something, and you want to be able to go back if you are going to mess up. All right, let's play. I would like, you know what I would like is, I would actually love for this, and then for it to actually come all the way back to the road, this be a key, and then starting from here we go back out. Okay, so from here maybe this should be the depth. It can come all the way up to this road here. So something like this. And then this is where it gets interesting, because I'm not quite sure what I want to do with this place. I like this one coming out. I think this can come out and move a little bit further away from this point. Ooh, maybe this can come out and sort of close in over here like that. How does that look? Okay, that's something. I would want you to straighten out a little bit more. Is that straight? No, I need you straight on this road. So something like that. So I know there are people who tend to build, they just build everything with roads, and I really wish I could do that. But for me, it's like I have to visualize the area, and that's why I like to cut the land almost precisely to what I want, and then do do the road stuff later. Okay, I think this area can come out. I think this side can come out a little bit further out into the water. Here's my challenge right now is, if I want this to be 90 degrees, it's gonna be very strange, isn't it? Let's see. If we go ahead and we put a road here. The thing is that then this is going to look strange. Unless this comes across. Unless I do a 90 degree here. If I do a 90 degree off of this road and then bring it all the way in to meet this one, how's that going to look? Yeah, that looks weird. That looks very, very weird. So definitely not. So if I bring it in at an angle, that also looks weird. Ha, okay. So this isn't going to work the way I envision. So I'm gonna have to rethink what I do around this space. Ooh, that's gonna be an interesting one to sort out actually. I have no idea how I'm going to do that one. So let's keep this area going. And then straight. In line with this road. If I do this, if I do it like that, then the only thing I'm thinking is this is coming too far. Let's bring this back in a little bit more. So this whole area is enclosed. Now to bring a road off of here will be, I mean, we'll have intersections very close to each other, but it won't be the end of the world, right? And this isn't going to be like a big road or anything like that. I think this is going to just be a thingamabob, like a little water breaker or something, is what I'm thinking. I really don't know what I want to do here. This is going to bother me if I don't figure it out, unless it just comes straight and joins this road. So maybe this thing of bringing it all the way in here might not work, but instead I do that, and I get this road to just go like that. Okay, I think that's palatable. I think I can deal with that. This is acceptable for me. But then this road here needs to line up. It needs to line up with this one, right? Because I'm all about symmetry. Because in this looks like it's the entry point to this closed off sort of marina type place. In which case I can grab this Let's turn that on, and then we can have that. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I wonder if it'll be worthwhile being able to build something off of here, but I'm not convinced I need to. Also, maybe from here, if I have a 90-degree road that comes to this place, that might actually work out. So when I'm building stuff like this for the YouTube videos, this is all the stuff that I'm trying to figure out, and then I cut all of this stuff out of the video so that you don't have to sit and watch me do mad things like this. Okay, that's cool. That's all right. That works. I think that works. The question now is, how do I close this part off? I don't want to overdo the waterworks thing though. As much as I would love to bring something else out there, I don't think I want to go that far. At least not based on what I'm thinking right now. Let me turn you off, bring you all the way out. I actually think that I want this area lower, closer to the water than it currently is. That gives me an idea. This gives me an idea because let's grab all of you guys. If I can lower this a little bit more to about that level. Okay, then I really hope you can grab the land here. Yes, you can. Great. Because this is giving me an idea for what to do about this space. Can bring everything down to this level. I mean, it's below the sea line, but I'm really hoping that no flooding will occur. I really am hoping no flooding will occur. Let's go. Let's put everything down to this level. I mean, I don't think it's that much. It's that low, right? I'm worried. I'm really worried that this is going to flood. I'm really worried it's going to flood. That maybe it's a little bit too low. You know what? Let's check something, because over at this harbor that I've built here, let me see how much lower it is. Because it's quite a way below the water level, right? Or is it in my head? Nah, bring it back up. Well, maybe it's not below the water level. It's actually at the water level. Now, this is high tide from what I can tell because of how much it's exposed. So this makes me think that this level should be fine. I think it should be fine. Or maybe should I send it up just a little bit more? I I'm trying to decide whether I should send it up a little bit more or leave it at this height. It looks high enough. It looks high enough, guys. If we flood, we will use move it to, oops, we'll use move it to raise the land. I think that's what we shall do. Not the land, man, to raise everything else. Okay. Now let me grab these two and then put them at the level of you. Okay. You, I can also just lower so that you're coming down towards the harbor area. And then we have this height differential, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not happy with that. So let's do this. I think you can mostly be down. And then this one can mostly be up. And you can mostly be down. Yeah, there we go. I think let's do that, and then I can do all of this area. Cool. Now for this space, we're gonna convert this entire area to keys. All of this is going to be keys, and the plan now is everything south of this road is going to be industrial for the most part. Ah, man. Right, so everything below this road will mostly be the industrial port. And then this area will be commercial, offices, hotels, all of that good stuff will be up there. I hope that makes sense. I think I'm going to bring this back in. I think I'm going to bring this, I'm going to bring this back in a little bit so that I have this over here. This road, we can bring it in. You know what? I think I'll make it. It ends over here, and then we can bend it, I think. Okay, let me just do this. Send it up to, let's say, you know what? Let's send it up to there. Grab that. And I'm gonna bring it in as well over here. We're gonna connect this up. And do that, and that, that, and that. And then we can make these sort of a little smoother to turn on, right? So you go ahead and connect there, and you go ahead and connect there. Okay, we're getting somewhere. This actually needs to be aligned with this road, so I can get myself This can be over here. I can get rid of that. I think this can come straight. I can have this come over there. And then these can connect up. Let's turn you back on. And then you can connect to you. And this can just be, so let's grab a little bit of land back here. And this, you know what, you can even go a little bit further. As can you to there. There we go. Even though I think I want to make that thinner, that will be a thing for another day. Now to figure out how I connect up this place. Maybe this one can be an awkward one, an awkward shape. But maybe that can be a bit of an awkward shape. And ugh. Blech. I do not like it when the roads misbehave. This is why I like to terraform before I do any of these sort of things. Maybe I can make it a little bit bigger. Where's the 90-degree? There it is. How's that for a shape? Let's get rid of that. And you know what? I think let's make this also a little bit smoother of a bend. Why? Because we can. Like that. Okay, we've got some kind of a harbor shape going. Maybe this one might change. I'm gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see what that looks like in time. And this road, I'm hesitant to connect those roads to here or here. Or maybe here, I can, but I don't think I want to connect it to here because it's going to kill all the traffic that comes down this way and goes up here. It's for that reason I don't think I want to connect this. But there's a footpath connection here, so that's good. I think that's fine. All right, let's create some keys, shall we? Put in some keys. We'll get rid of all of the excess land. And then let's see what this whole area looks like. If it's not nice, we will change accordingly. Shall I convert all of that? Yeah, let's convert all of that. That's fine. And I think this height is also fine, so I'm gonna lower you a little bit more. And also by eliminating the sharp bends, as I say that, you know something? This is something that I've been meaning to actually do more of, right? Is to make these bigger, just a little bit. Because also consider the fact that it's trucks that are going to be driving on here, it will make sense for these to also be a little bit more forgiving in terms of turns. I think that looks much better. I think that looks much better, and it also makes it easier for me to do that. So let's do this side as well, even though I don't really foresee any trucks or any car driving on here for that matter. Ooh, you're a node. Why are you a node here? Let's just see. That's fine. That works. Ha! Guys, we figured out a way to get rid of the menu and still be able to operate. How cool is this? It would be nice if there was a button you could press to just close the menu down here but continue to use the tool. I mean, look at how much more space I have that I can just keep going. This is awesome. It kind of looks like a face. How did you do it? How did I do it? I opened up the menu. Where is it? Opened up the menu, selected it, going to move it, and then close move it. And then the menu stays hidden. Ain't that cool? I like it. Ah, man. I didn't select the right. There we go. From this side. Which side? Which side does it look like a face? I'm not seeing the face. But let's just keep terraforming for now. Hello, Arch-Urban. Have I pronounced that right? Is it Arch-Urban, or is that a different way to pronounce it? Because ooh, I got no clue. Let's do here. Now let's just move you. Actually, we've got to move you too. Only urban is okay. All right. Only urban is okay. Ooh, that's corny. Hope you're good. Welcome to the stream. Yes, having the bigger corners is so much better to work with. The corners is always the place that I hated working with the most. Ooh, autosave. I wish the water was so that blue. Like 8. Is it 8? I know you from YouTube. I just discovered you here by chance. Oh, ha, that's great. Dutch 8. So Afrikaans has a 8 is also pronounced 8. But I don't know if the pronunciation is the same. This is from Berlin. So is that German? Let's open it up. Let's open it up. Let's open it up. And let's open up the side as well. I can move this one out a little bit more and then be able to make that just a little bit bigger. I like your style of building cities. Why, thank you very much. I appreciate that feedback and that comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me not over. Oh, yeah. Nice. Urban. Thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate it. Let's get this land all the way out a little bit more. And then I will level it all out. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, now I need my menu back. And then just level it out. All right. How's that? I think that's okay. I think that looks pretty decent. This chappie is off to fight a fire again. I love it. Oh, I missed it. There we go. Oh, look at that beautiful flight path, guys. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Now, you see, as I look at this now, I definitely think I want something else to come out this way. Right? I think I want something to come out sort of in this direction, maybe. Let's do some more landscaping. Oh, yes, please, Eins Ensvi, so we all understand. In Afrikaans, I would say Engels asseblief. English, please. Which is similar to Dutch, I think. I don't know. But if I'm gonna bring this out, I've got to do some other thing to end it off in this space. Maybe by the time we're done here, we'll get little boats and build a little marina in this space. Who knows? But let's see. Let's see if I'm gonna bring this out over here. I don't want it to come out too far. Right? I just want it to be a quicker bob. That's another thing, is that I actually want it to be in line with there. So let me switch to here where I can switch that off. Okay, so you are too far off that way. Maybe you from here. Yeah, that works. And then we can get rid of that. And I can close you. The question is, how far out do I want to bring this? And what then do I want to do with this area? What if I bring this out to just form a nice small little enclosure here? That might work. Let's lower this a little bit more. So I'm thinking something like that, right? Just something like this. And then this area can then have its own little closed off space. And then it can just sort of fizzle away into the land. Or is that overkill? I think that's overkill. I think that's overkill, because then I'm not 100% sure how I terminate this space. But maybe it's gonna be interesting how we close off that area. Now the face is riding a motorbike. What? I don't know what you are seeing. I don't know what face you are seeing, because I am not seeing a face anywhere at all, let alone riding a motorbike. I am not seeing it. Let's see something. You see, I don't like just building without thinking through. No, I don't like that look. I definitely don't like this look. I definitely don't like that look. So instead, you know what we're going to do? I am going to remove all of this. Okay, I think that's better. Maybe... Oh, what if this area rather comes this side and then comes back? Then I can get a little bit of symmetry. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Where do you come from, Sanctum Gamer? I hail from South Africa. Can I send you a picture somehow? You can on Discord. If you check out my Discord, you can send me a picture there. Okay, this is something. No, you are fooling. What's your Discord? Sanctum Gamer. That's it, Sanctum Gamer. Maybe I can do that. And then I can do... Oh, not. Or maybe instead of that, right, I can... Oh, no. You are misbehaving. You are not here proper. How's that? Is that better? But you are 95, you're 90. That's, you know what, that's gonna have to do. So instead of that, what I could do is, so grab the land here, get rid of it, up to there. Okay. Let us level out. Let's level out this place. I need to figure out where I'm gonna send you. But I mean, that's something we can figure out another time, because I can extend this out a little bit, just a little bit more, and then oops, let's grab that, do that, and then I can sort of try and finish off this entire area like that. Maybe Get rid of a little bit more of the land here. And then that then gets leveled out. Let me do all of this cleanup job over here. Why is this so high? Jesus. Level. Okay, cool. I was there. Joburg, Durban to Cape Town. Oh, cool. So you like tripped around the major cities. How long ago was that? And you mean DC server, or should I add you? What's DC server? I mean Discord server. You can. I've got a Sanctum Gamer Discord server. Or you can just send me a direct message if you want with your picture. Okay, this is cool. 3 weeks is a long time to vacation. That sounds pretty good. That is nice, actually. That sounds very, very nice. So that's what, roughly a week in each of those cities. How did you find it? What was your experience like? I'm always curious how people who tour the country experience it. Okay, I think that's good. This is good. I was going to say we'll build a links course here, but I don't know how I would build a links course in a thing like this. I think you have to accept friend requests so I can DM you. No, I don't. You should be able to. I get messages from people who are not friends. So I accept public messages happily. Or maybe we need to be part of the same server, so you can join my Discord server. And then you should be able to DM me, because I get DMs from people in my server all the time. What's your server? It's called Sanctum Gamer. Oh, no, sorry. It's called The Sanctum. Sorry, The Sanctum. If you type what ! Discord in the chat, you'll get a direct link. You'll get the join link. I think that's one thing that I managed to set up once upon a time. RLJ, how you doing? Welcome. Yes, there you go, 1NV. It is there. Ha. I knew I had done at least something. Now I got no clue how I'm gonna join all of this up. I can't. The link doesn't work. Oh gosh. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Pending. 1NV, there you are. Okay. I have accepted. So it means I need to fix that link. Or I actually just need to remove the Discord thing, because I'm really not active there anymore, shame. I really am not. So I don't even drive too many people there, to be honest. Let's convert this also into a key, because then I am able to clean up the land right up against the road. Like so. And now I have a place in which we can we can build out a mini port marina type thingamabob. And you see, a road like this, I would want this road to be a biggish. I sent them pictures. Let's see this face. Oh, I see. Okay, I see your face now. I was definitely not looking at it from that angle at all. But I get it. And let's do you as well. I think I need to do more of stuff like this. It worked for you. Look, okay, then I don't know. The link worked for urban. A beautiful country, experienced a lot, exciting, always positive, friendly people. But many problems were also reported. Yeah, that's for sure. All in all, a wonderful trip. I would love to come back again. That is fantastic. I'm glad to hear it. It is not all that doom and gloom that news reports like to report on. So I am glad to hear that. I just get the main page of Discord when I click. Yeah, I believe when you get that main page, you add. And then once you add, or once you accept, or whatever the case is, you then in. I think that looks pretty good. Haven't figured out how I'm gonna connect up all of these here yet, but we will figure that part out. But I think the shape overall looks good. But there is nothing to accept. Okay. Then I don't know. Unfortunately, then I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Most important thing is you manage to send, and that's all that matters. Okay, that's better.
Greetings and salutations.
Oh, another one. Jamama82. Thank you so much for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. Also, I don't think I want this building to be this color. I'm not a fan of this color. So let's go make it a... I don't know why I'm loving the color gray lately. I think it's because of all of the industrial stuff I've been building. The porty area. And if you look at a lot of the ports on Google Maps and stuff, they look like a very gray, dull thing. And maybe that's probably why. So I wonder if I should connect this road here. Oh, a road I actually want to get rid of is I actually want to get rid of this one. What is this? This is a firehouse. So I obviously do not want to affect this firehouse. So I am going to do... I'm going to do this. Why are you... Why is it bending that way? That is strange. It's you actually. No, hang on. Stop you. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's just get rid of all of you. I don't care. Let's do that. Right. It's snapping to the building. Oh, is the building not straight? Oh, you know what? Okay. Either way, I'm getting rid of this road. So I want to get rid of that road so that the traffic flows to here and then to there. And I'm thinking we bring a road to connect up to here somewhere at some point. That's what I'm thinking. But for now, there's a way to get up there. There's also another exit point over here. And I am thinking that maybe this road forms, I don't know, does something and comes up here. But I like this sort of foresty area here, just at the base of this thing. Why is this thing not spewing smoke? Okay, now it's spewing smoke. I wish I could change the color of this asset, but unfortunately I can't. Which is kind of a bummer. And look at that, guys. My unemployment rate is down to 8.5%. And that's as a result of the build that will be in the video tomorrow. Which I'm hoping I'll release tomorrow. Which is awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. We will soon be back to building houses and stuff. And all of those other good stuff. I do like this little nook. But I'm thinking if I won't be better off rather having it come down here. And also, I could get some symmetry here, which I don't currently have. Like, I'm sorry guys, but I'm all about symmetry, hey? Like over here. I can rather have the road like literally one cell across and it'll line up with that. I'm going to do that. I am rather going to do that. Because I will feel better about it in my heart. So, oh. I don't like it when it takes a while to register that this is actually, ooh, this is, oh no, it's gonna give me a node here. Oh, unless I do that, then I think it, oh no, it doesn't connect them up. How far do I want to take this? Not far. Not far at all. I don't have time for that. There we go. No, man. This isn't straight. This isn't at 90 degrees to this one. So now I'm forced to take it far. Okay, let's do this again. So let me get you at 90 degrees. Is that better? Oh, that's very, very interesting. But it looks fine. And then I don't like how this looks. This is weird. I wonder if it's because of the way the things are. Maybe it's because of this. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. There's a YouTuber that I watch. He's a chess player. He starts all his videos with well, not all the videos, all his matches with yes. It's a classic. I guess everybody has something. Something that is their calling card. I wonder what mine is. There we go. That is cool. I'm happy with that. And then I was thinking if I had this here instead and I remove that inner one, will it be better? Or if I have the inner one and I don't have anything here? Yours is hello everybody. I would say okay, fair enough. I definitely do hear myself say that quite a lot. Wait, but do I say hello or how's it? I thought I say how's it. I like how's it. How's it is my greeting, but it's the same thing, I suppose. Hello everybody. Or maybe that's for Twitch. Okay. What am I missing in this place? I think nope, I got police down. We've got 2 fire. We don't have education yet because we don't have any people living in this area. So, you know, it's not the end of the world. What building is this? It's a nice building. Because my elementary school, they need attention. This is an interesting building because this building doesn't look like it's an elementary school. It looks like just any other building. Then you got this. Ugh, I'm sorry, but no, not a good looking building. This I can pass it off as some kind of a castle somewhere. Right? We can use this like as a castle. If I download the static ploppable version of this, we can put it in this corner, like going right into the ground exactly the way you see it, which might actually be cool. Which asset pack is this from? The DE is, no, I'm confused. Yes, no, DE is the German pack. Yes, and I don't think I have the static ploppables for the German pack. No, only the base game and the Chinese pack. I need to get the others then, because I think this building here going into the ground might actually be a cool idea for a build. I'm thinking so, because it generally comes without all the decor. Like, imagine how cool that will look over here. I think this is gonna look very cool. I'll go download the static ploppables of the German pack and we're gonna do that maybe next week. Okay, I'm thinking, let me try and see if I can fill this spot in and maybe this area. I really like the idea of this road coming in and connecting to here, but I really don't like the idea of killing traffic on this road, which right now I think it's flowing so beautifully. And because of that, I actually want to upgrade this road to this one. I think I want to upgrade this road to this one, like so. I think this makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense to have a slightly busier road on here, or at least a road that has higher capacity. Oh wait, as soon as I put this road, we get traffic lights here. I wonder if I should kill these traffic lights. Maybe what I could do is, because I know a lot of cars are going to be turning, I can give this road the turning lane right from here, and then we can get rid of that. So it's well divided. They turn early or they get onto this lane early, and then we are good. And then I'll leave this to be just a two-way lane going, because it's just for this place over here, which I think in the end is all right. I actually like the way this area looks as well. Like the way it turned out. What asset is this? It's a fuel plant. Why is it so white? I think it's too bright. I think that's better. I wish I could change the color of this specific tanks, but I can't, which is rather unfortunate. Alright, let's see if we can get some industrial stuff in here. This is pretty interesting. I want to see if I can detail this place a little bit. So it's got this thing over here, which it's not too bad. It's very bright, but it's not bad. Now with that, I can extend this as well out, as well as this one also to meet it there, and then bring you slightly in. Now I think I'll be better off converting this into concrete, and then we're gonna close this area off. I think let me use a fence. Let's close this area off with a proper fence. Let's turn that off. Look, in all fairness, I think this is very close to the road, but this is after all just a small little town, so I don't think it's so bad. Now if I can just get some, wait, let's use the surface rather. Let's use the surface. Not that. Let's use the surface. I think that's a little bit too far. If I can use this surface here, then I can go into my decals and let's blend you out a little bit. And let's do some bushwork. And I think I can put some darker. Yes, I can. And you know what? We can even put a, what here looks like a maintenance vehicle. I think this chappy can look like a maintenance vehicle. Right, that chappy can look like a maintenance vehicle. He's a little bit too bright though, but you know what, there we go, that works. And of course just some small little crates here, because somebody is here to do something. I'm going to say, I don't know what, but they're here to do something. We've got a few spools of wires that can sit here as well. And can you help me in any way whatsoever? Okay, you kind of cut off a little bit, but you know what? You're fine. It's fine. That's fine. That's all right. You know what? Whilst we're here, we might as well give it a track or two in the space. Let's get you sitting there like that. Okay. So I'm thinking in my head that I do want.
Greetings and
Oh
salutations.
yeah,
Welcome
V
to the
Trinity. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Okay, so this closes this area off nicely. And of course the back here. Hello, Pikachu! I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I grew up with Pokemon, so Pika 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 Pee. It's like taking me back, V Trinity. That is pretty awesome. Hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. Love it. Nice. Yeah, Gauga. Dreadnought. I don't know if you just forget or if you just want to scream in our ears. We have autosave. But in all fairness, it is my fault because I continue to leave those things there and I don't do anything about it. Okay. We saved. Now I do have quite a dense amount of industry here, and I want to carry it down maybe into this space, and then we'll see how we're gonna get this entire area to look. Finally catching you live. It's exciting. Welcome. I am super glad. It's always nice when somebody catches one of my streams for the first time. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so if I want to leave some space at the back, then I need to use a 5x5 building, right? Now we've got to get this right. It's very big, this one. Very, very big. And I want to clip it in with one of these other ones. Oof, I think this is too big. I think this one is too big for this space. So instead, how are you? Okay, so you can be a completely standalone building, but I can definitely use one of these ones because this is fairly flat-ish. Are you flatter? No, you're the same height. Are you flatter? Okay, this one might be a little bit flatter. Ooh, hello, you spawned stuff. So let me shift you over like that. These work nicely together. Of course, the smog or thing must go. So let's say bye-bye to you. Now over here, what I'm thinking is we can grab maybe a by 3, right? Let's grab these by 3s. What I like about these by 3s is that they are easy to clip together like that. I'm not convinced of the fence on that side. I mean, we can always delete it, but let's see if there's another nicer by 3 like this one. I think this one is nicer. Now I can go ahead and get rid of all of these fences. I think this parking lot can go, and we can bring you into that one. And then I'm gonna grab these two and I'm gonna shift them back to there. Right, as long as they just line up nicely, you can shift it right over to that side. Yep, that works. And then of course, we're gonna get the road to come in here. So it's at times like this that I wished we had just like a concrete road, because just a concrete road would hide the fact that this has been shifted away from you know, from this side, which I think would have been so much nicer. Yeah, I've been following him on YouTube for a long time. Sanctum, your game might crash. Why might my game crash? Please do not scare me like that. I do not like to be scared. But I just saved my game. I literally just saved Dreadnought. All right, Dreadnought, thank you. I appreciate it. But since you have, I will save. Remember, Dreadnought, we have autosave. We have autosave. See, look. Autosave is enabled every 10 minutes. Remember last week we had a crash, actually, and autosave came to the rescue. Remember that? I think that was pretty scary because I thought I did not have, I hadn't saved in time, but then autosave. Let's get some funky colored roofs actually. What color is that? No, that's red. There's the roof. Oh, there's the roof. Let's make you a nice, how's that? That's a nice funky color. I think that could work. Will you also get the funky? Oh, yes. Yay! They all got the funky colored roof, which is fantastic. I like the funky colored roof. All right, let's convert. Let's convert all of these into concrete. I think let's do that. And then I am going to extend. I'm going to extend this concrete over here all the way down to the road. And then we're gonna bring this all the way around. Pika pika pik. Now I've got Pikachu on my mind. Okay, that's closed. We'll get a fence around it. The question is, do I want that type of fence or just a see-through fence? I think a see-through fence would be fine. Hello, hello, Poplar Ponderosa. That's the name. It's a powerful name. Poplar Ponderosa. I hope I have not completely and utterly butchered it. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Really appreciate it. You did great. That is fantastic. Love to hear that. I'm gonna try and give this place just a little bit of life. You know, let me turn that off so that I can get it exactly the way I want it to look. And complete. And then we're gonna try our best to blend it in. And then we are going to put some shrubbery. And over in this area as well, but I don't want to go too far into the corner because then it becomes a hazard, you know, blocking cars from seeing what else is, which cars might be coming around the bend and all that. This is cool. I am happy with that look. I feel like this is I need this to rather go in that way so it hides that. Great. Happy. We're gonna have just a couple of crates and stuff in the back here as decor, you know. Can't be having them sitting inside. I think that's a little bit of an overkill. Oh, stop complaining. I don't know why these buildings are always complaining. Silly buildings. Ah, you know what? We can actually have a truck here. I think a truck here will work. Right, truck over there. And maybe somebody came and put their private vehicle over there. I wonder if I should put parking in front here. Maybe parking in front here might be decent, but nothing too excessive. Let's put 2 of them here, and then I can go ahead and just try and get it to look a decent kind of way. Line up nicely. Great. Autosave is kicked in. Did you see that, Dreadnought? There was autosave in action. Okay. Hey, you know what? Because I'm just thinking that because these are sitting on this road, I could, in theory, convert this. Sanctum, it was a pleasure. I hope to see you live again soon, but I'm pretty tired today. Have a nice evening and good night. Urban, thank you so much for joining. Really, really appreciate it, and I definitely hope to see you too again soon. Have a good evening. Sleep tight. Ah, yes, I think this could work. Check this out. Boom. Look at that. It's like a nice little barrier over here. I think that is cool. I think that looks good. I am happy. Very, very happy. And cars are coming in and working. I'm going to see if I can I do this? Are you small enough to fit here? Yes, but let's line you up nicely so that what this thing looks like some kind of a pump out area can be on this side, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then I'll grab this. I will grab this and we'll put this. Ooh, we'll put this all along here. And then of course we can do a little bit of detailing around all of this area. Ooh, looks like I gotta fix stuff around here. And that's cool. You know, normally by this time, after I've been streaming for a while, my study is super hot. But today, it is not super hot, which is not cool because it's kind of chilly. Can I use this? I think it's you, right? Yes, we can use this to just destroy the concrete. Give the concrete a nice destroyed look. I really like this, the way it makes the concrete look. It's fantastic. If I had like grass tufts, I would put them all over this place. We are almost into winter now, right? Yes, we are almost in winter. As far as I am concerned, we are in winter because ooh, it feels chilly. I'm guessing this chap is complaining about stone. Yep, complaining about stone. It's funny because before I built the first stone mine, no company ever complained about stone. Right? Stone was always imported and everybody was happy. Now that I've built a stone mine, that's when they want to complain about the cost of stone. So it's like they've seen how cheap stone can be when it's produced locally. Now when they have to import it, it's too expensive. Kudos to the game creators because that's actually quite smart. That is quite smart, I will say. Okay, this is coming together. Anyway, I put all these trees here last week because I just didn't want to leave this place looking empty. Now I'm just thinking if I should bring this road. It's not straight with this one, so best I bend it. But then two intersections so close together in the same place, probably not the best idea. So I could, on the other, just bring it and put a dead end here for this road, and then the footpath that crosses over here, which might not be a bad idea. You know something I want here is a bus depot. I want a bus depot somewhere around here But oh, this is the problem with the bus depot. It's so big. Because I had plans for this side. And now I need to think whether I want to move it. Because I wanted to do some other type of detailing. You know, let's do this. How many people complain? Just a few. Not too many people complained. I know I've got more than enough buses, but I'm thinking that this bus depot over here might actually fit in. I'm still looking for a way to cover up the train station. Something that I need to find. Like, look at this asset. Like, if I can get something like this, right? Something like this. What do they call it here? Train shed. I wonder if it would exist as a thing on its own. Train shed. Come on. Nope. That's sad. If I could get something like that and build my own custom cover over this train station, that would be so awesome. Because right now I don't like how open it is. Maybe as a static ploppable. Yes. The thing is that I'm not sure which asset pack the train station is. Oh, it's in the Mediterranean. Oh man, I have to download all these static ploppables. Yeah, Mediterranean pack. I currently have only 2. I was trying to avoid having to download more. Ooh, hey, wait a minute. Hang on a second. I want to see something. Oh, it's like a garage door. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, and the back is closed as well. Oh man, I thought I could do something like this for this one and then sort of move it over, but if you look at it, it even goes over under the wires. So that's also not gonna cut it. Says, I think you can use the cover using find it. Okay, sure. I get you. I'll get the other packs in time. Let's bring you down. Where's the 180 mark? There's the 180 mark. Let me turn that off. Let's get rid of you and you and you and you. And how's the dead end for you looking? That actually looks quite cool. That actually looks quite decent. I could actually put... No. I'm now starting to think I like this green space. I don't think I want to remove this green space. But I could put a small little thing here. How big is this place? 4 by 3. 4 by 3. The question is whether I want it to be an industrial building or an office building. And these buildings are not bad. These buildings are really nice. I really like these ones. I really like the way they look. And if I shift it down just a little bit, I think that's better. Of course, the pollution is legitimate. looks legit. So we can get rid of that. Do to flip the other one around so it looks open. Flip the other one around so it looks open. And never look inside. I think I get what you're saying. It's fine. Let's get the static ploppables and then we'll make a plan from there. Let me do this. We can grab this. And then I'm gonna bring this down over here and then maybe cut it through the trees also up to here. And then we can come and connect it up to you like so. And with that, I can go ahead and put. Oh man, I really wish I could hide. I really wish I could hide these grids when building these. But it is what it is. Let's grab the actual. Can I put maybe some bushes down here? Now I kind of wish wait, maybe we can do something, because this will give me the barriers all around it, right? So if I simply put a road, can I do that? No, it's too close to the node. Okay, here it's not too close to the node. Now if I do this and then get rid of that. That is not Ayuba. Let's see something. How far can we push it before we have issues? We can push you far. How's that? I think that works. I think that works. We've got some sort of barrier at least. Let's get rid of you and you. So converting this to the concrete makes it easier for me to then pull out this and then do the dead or the destroyed concrete look. I think I should put not you either. Definitely not you. Huh, I'm pretty sure this was one of these ones. This is square, whereas this is round-ish. Nah. Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. But whatever the case, I can put some bushes around these areas, which in the end I still think looks, it still looks pretty decent. I think that still looks pretty decent. And then I can just put this over here and we're fine. And I think we can go ahead and just create these. I like using this asset because I think it just adds so much life to the area. Okay, then now this place is ripe for development. We figured out how to terminate the space. It's good. And this guy has stopped complaining about stone. He's good. Stop complaining. I am not going to complain. Water. She is a good thing. I really am looking forward to putting this asset here. I think it's really going to add, if not because I had so many mods and stuff and it took like 5 minutes for my game to load, I would have booted out to go and download the thing now. But yeah, I'm liking how much industry is in this area. But I want, wait a minute, wasn't there a thing here? Huh, I'm pretty sure one of these ones had doom 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 tweet 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 tweet. I'm sure one of these had this somewhere in this area. Anyways, let's put our own, because I like the way that looks. And I think I even want to get one on top of the post office area here. But remember, this is not a post office. It's not operating as a post office, it's operating as some gargantuan building that does stuff. Whoop, boop, boop, boop. Can I get a tank? Yes, we can get some tanks up here. I think just the 2 is fine. This is the height that I'm looking for. Definitely the height I'm looking for. Let's gray you out a little bit. And do that. Boo, boo, doo, boo, 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 doo, 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 doo. I like the way this area is shaping out. I really do. I think it's shaping up very nicely. But most importantly is that I'm very happy about. Very soon I'll be below that 5% and I can continue building and expanding. This looks like it needs an expansion to it. But that will be a problem for another time. I'm thinking that at some point I may have to come and remove some of these traffic lights because I don't think some of them are necessary. So it's something that I just need to be conscious of. Alright, let's hide some more industry at the back here. Some giant buildings, I'm thinking. So these ones have fences around them. These ones have fences. They're not as big. in terms of actual building footprint size. But also at the same time, I think, you know what I'm thinking is perhaps, let's say I put this one here, right? So let's get this as close to the edge as I possibly can, like over there. And that's fine. Then I'm thinking to myself that if I can get a road come in here, so if I can get a road that comes here, maybe down here, like that, okay, and perhaps even bring one in here. Then I can fill this area with industry and then make this like office space, and then this can be residential, because I do want this area to be like housing, and I think that might work. But I'm thinking instead of making this more and more buildings, perhaps we close this area off and rather have a, what you call it, just have this place be some kind of detailed out area. This might probably be better. So let's get this. Maybe I won't do anything in that direction. So let's close it off here. And then this space here, perhaps instead of concrete, this area is just dirt. So everything on this side of the building is just dirt. We can then close off. All right, close off here. Even along this road, actually, even along this road, I can make this come all the way out to the road. So it's a dirt path that connects the two areas. Now, let's turn you off for now. And then just like that, we have a place where I can do some funky detailing. We can do some concrete destroyed work around here, maybe even here. But then over here, I'm thinking I can have myself some nice big trees to just sort of close off that space from down here. There we go. I think that works. Now over in this corner here, oh, this is 2x2. I wonder if, is there like a 2x3 maybe building that is decent length. Oh no, there isn't. Wait, but there might be a 2x4. There might be a 2x4 that I could fit here. Let's get down here a little bit. Like that. That fits in nicely, I think. I think the clip works. I think this clip works. We can get rid of that fence. We'll get rid of you two because you are fungi. And if I elevate you to the same height, no, let's keep you below. Then I simply need to make this the same color. And Bob's my uncle. Can I copy this one's and then plonk it? This one's roof is too bright. That's not the roof color. I think this is the roof color. No, that's the building color. So then that's the roof color. Can I get it to match? I think they kind of match. Yeah, they kind of match. I'm happy with that. Now, let's get some detail patches in. Simple stuff, really. Anywhere I see tanks, I put dirt. Anytime I see parking, I put that. Stain decals. They work magic. I wish this car would go ahead and park in the actual parking lot. But I think that is too much to ask, clearly, because they're not doing it. I actually think I can get another one of these buildings and put them either here or here. Right? Which would look better? I think this would look better. Oh, let's grab you, bring you forward a little bit. Like something like that. But because of the height difference, it looks weird. And it will glitch unless I use a static ploppable. My thing is though, ooh, my eye is itchy. Yo. So I like the idea of having a nice big thing like this. So let's try and ooh, snap. Let's see if I can find the static ploppable version of that. This is getting to industry. I think that's the one. Yeah. Let's grab you. And let's drop you into the ground. The question is, what does that look like when it's dropped this far down? It's not too shabby. I do want it to, I want this to be hidden. And I think that works. I think that works. So I can grab this guy and paste. Boom. Static ploppables are the future. They are the future. Let me grab you. Let's stick you on top of things. Let's do Let's do that. Every time I have to do this, I cringe. But you know what? It's all in the name of detailing. Let's grab that and put you there. Ploppables are the future. What are your thoughts? My thoughts are that ploppables are the future. And ploppables should be part of the base game, if you ask me. I see no reason why they are not. But it's not my game, so let's grab that, paint that, and that. Look at that. Almost like the real thing. Let me grab this vent, or well, AC, or whatever it is. And we put one there and one there. Okay, we've got a nice big building. Me likes it very, very much. Like it. Now let's just put just 1 or 2 tracks. That's it. 1 or 2 tracks. Nothing too severe. Maybe let's do a tanker track instead. Or 2 tanker tracks. I mean, why not 2? Two tanker tracks that are over there. And I wonder if I should have parking here. Parking here at the back might actually work. Line it up with that. And this is where I guess employees park. I don't know. Something along the lines. And let's do all of these little exercises. Man, these decals really transform an area, hey? Like they really transform an area completely. It's like it's unrecognizable. I don't know why the game doesn't give us decals by default, but you know, big thanks to Sally. When I met Sally at Tampere when we went to Finland last year, my comment to him was that he single-handedly made the game absolutely playable for a lot of people by introducing these decals. Because, wow. Let's bring it out so that it covers up that green. So true. Yep. Turn that off. Sally, Harbor Master J, and Yin Yang changed the entire direction of CS2. Very true. Very, very true. And don't forget Cuboid with Move It, because without Move It, we could not clip buildings like this as well. That's another thing that for me was also a massive, massive game changer. And I think Cuboid did an awesome job with Move It as well, also bringing it over. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got four thingamabobs to try and fit. And Anarchy, and Anarchy, and Anarchy. There are just too many Grates. That is so true, Trinity. That is so true. There's just, you can't name them all. But we are definitely grateful and appreciative of everything that they've done. Okay, let's get, I would really have loved to finish this space as well. TDW now works for Paradox. Look at that. How awesome is that? That is super awesome. Paradox must hire me to make maps for maps and cities for them, man. Get cities that they can use for trailers. This is my official application. How are we shaping up? We're shaping up well. We're shaping up very, very well. Loving how everything is tying together. And all of this, guys, we've built all of this out without a single residential building, by the way. All of this is just industry, commercial, and mainly office. I do wonder though, why is it that when you put a key, you lose a parking? Why didn't they allow us to have keys on roads with parking? Because I think that would have been so cool. And it would have also kept the symmetry between, you know, keyed roads and non-keyed roads. But maybe I'm the only one who's really bothered by that kind of stuff. Anyways, let's look at by 5 office buildings. What options do we have? This looks nice. Wait, what? Oh, have I used this building here yet? I haven't. Oh, that's a fit, guys. I think that's a perfect fit. I'm not even going to change the color. I think that's a perfect fit. Happy with that. happy with that. I'm thinking of stretching this out to actually connect up to this road, even though it is very unnecessary. Or instead of that, is there a 2x4 building? Let's see. 2x4 office building that isn't tall, of course, because I think this type of building here is imagine a tiny little town like this, and then it has a tall building like that. That would be something. But I mean, look, a tallish building wouldn't be necessarily a bad thing, right? Like, no, that's too tall. I said I don't want to go taller than this in this space. As cool as that looks. If I could get something in this type of architecture, but shorter, I'd have been very happy. This side or this side? Let's give it this side so that there's reason for people to come to this space. Convert you and I'll be happy. And then over here, let's close it off and give a pause. So now people can go between there. I actually think, let me give them the ability to come here as well. So that also works out. So I like the shortcuts that are everywhere. Makes moving in and around the entire place is much easier. This is just a business town that we're building. But it's going to be so cool once we just transition into residential in all of these areas. I think it's going to be so nice. I don't know why a part of me wants residential in this place, but I'm not gonna give in. I am not gonna give in. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. Let's find a 5x4 office building and hope there's one. I don't think there's one. Oh, we've got 5x4 buildings. When did we get 5x4 buildings? Oh no, that's not nice. I'm sorry, that's not okay. Maybe it's very colorful. This is the thing about these the southwest pack is I don't understand why so many of the buildings are colorful. Is that how the buildings are in that area of the world and I'm not aware of it? I think this might work. This looks modernish. Oh, like, why that purple? Why that purple? Why? Anyways, you know what? I think that's nice. The building the asset itself looks very, very good. It's just, yeah. Let's not make you white, shall we? Oh, it's down there. You know what? Can I copy just you? Yeah, but if I copy just this, I can't paint. If I do paint, oh no, crap, that's bad. That is very bad. Oh, that's cool. Did you know that, guys? If I click to add, to change the color, I can right click to remove the color. That is fantastic. I didn't know that shortcut was there. I'm happy with that. I wish City Skyline was on PS5. Yeah. They did announce though that it will be available on PS5 though. Right? I believe that is coming on consoles. I do believe they announced that. In fact, the original release was meant to be on consoles, wasn't it? Because people have been asking for consoles for like the longest time. Unless I am dreaming. Been waiting for like 2 years. Yeah, shame. I feel for the console players. Sorry. I am sure it is going to come at some point. Right? It has to at some point. Guys, I genuinely don't understand why it's not getting warmer in the study. It's usually warm by now, but Jesus, it's the warmth says no, not today. This needs to actually be that as well. Yeah, so that I can fill these places. Hang on a second, let me just grab my gown and cover my legs. Because my legs are cold. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Well, I hope it will become a little bit better. I like this idea of stuff happening down here, and then from here you can just look down on it. I think that's gonna be cool. Okay, how do I close this place off is now the question. How to close this place off is now the question. How are we doing with mail, by the way? Let me turn on white screen incoming. Okay, everywhere here is good. I've got red up here, so let me just get a mailbox up here somewhere. Then we are good there with the roads. Let's just see the places where we put mailboxes here. Nothing has changed, guys. Do you see this? This place is still as red as it was when we first started. So maybe I need to get another post office in this area because maybe it's not keeping up. The big building went green. The big building, this one, yes, this one went green, but these ones have been unaffected. I remember this place specifically, and here as well, this entire block was unaffected. So I wonder if these guys can't keep up. How many vehicles do they have? 30, but only 4 are in use. I wonder why. It's only this area, really. And there's a mail sorting facility here and another one there. So I don't understand why this can't keep up. Like, I have absolutely no issue with putting down another mail sorting facility. And I don't know if more mailboxes will help. I don't think more mailboxes will help. That's interesting. That's interesting that this place is still so red. It's like it's very, very red. The only thing I can think about is that we don't have enough post offices, because it's post offices that increase my mail service availability from what I can remember. So if we were to put down another one, maybe we do a small post office close by in this area. So let me turn off this white screen. Let's find out where could we put a small mail post office. So-called small post office, but it's not small at all. I don't want to destroy any of the existing buildings. We do have an elementary school here, but I think this area might be good for it. Let's get rid of these 2 trees. This will have to do. And then I'm gonna cover up. We're gonna cover up this whole place. Actually, let me start here. Bring it in, across, and then all the way out to there. Okay. Small mills. Oh, hello. This is to increase. Gives me what? Extended storage. Oh, I like the fact that it moves the trucks over. That's cool. I like it. Wait, who was coming here? There's a car going there from somewhere. Oh, from the outside world. What is this? Mail. It's delivering mail into the town. Oh, is that right? Well, good for it. Okay, so let's see if with that, by adding this little post office, if it's gonna help any at all in this space. Because maybe I might want to add another smaller one in this vicinity. Right, let's just add a smaller one in this vicinity. Let's get rid of these trees, and I will line this one up over here. Oh man. Oops. Okay. And I think I'll give this one also the extended storage. And it already has something being delivered to it. Okay. Let's see how that goes. But when I look at, let's turn that off. Let's look at where all the mail, just turn off post boxes. So we've got a lot of post offices, right? They're a decent amount. Maybe just not well placed. So in this town, the town of Sunnyside is big enough to have its own post office. And I don't have one in here, in this area. So maybe let's get a post office into this space. This is going up a hill, so I'm not going to really bother there. Is this is residential areas. But nothing's this. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a small post office here. Yeah, nobody's complaining, so great. Nobody complains, so it means it's a decent enough place to have a small post office, even though I'd love to have a big one somewhere here. I mean, this town is big enough to have its own post office, I would think. But if I have the post office here on the outskirts, I think it's too far from the town itself. But it shouldn't make a difference because it's going to send out all the vans, right? It is going to send out all those vans, and those vans should collect the post and bring it to the post office here. I do like those assets, those post office assets. I actually think it's quite a nice asset. It's one of those ones that I could use like repeatedly and not be too bummed out about it. Okay, so we've got another one here. Maybe I should upgrade this road. That looks kind of funky. Oh wait, hang on. I could do it properly. Let's turn, which one is it? It's one of these two. I don't know which one it is. This one, there we go. So that's connected a little bit better. And now we've got a post office in that little corner. I like this little forest. This place used to be very polluted. Ground pollution. And now it's all been cleaned up by the beautiful trees. So that's fantastic. Okay. So another post office in. That hasn't moved. Not at all. But I think these smaller towns, I can give these smaller towns now this small post office and hope it helps them. Oh, snap. I was not supposed to do that. So let's give that the extension. Even the town of Brightwater now can have its own post office. It's got a mailbox sitting there, but no post office. Where would be the best place for you to have your post office? Maybe in this little corner. I think this corner will work because I can then align it and move it right in there. This here is the power of move it. I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. Autosave. Okay. And I think this post office is really built for towns like this where I can just keep putting this building everywhere. Let's colorize you as well. That is great. Okay. 363 still. Nothing out of this world. Hide mailboxes. Which other area could we do with a post office? You've got a post office. I've got post offices everywhere. I've managed to get the post office into the green like only once. And the only way I managed to do that is to spam all of the post offices that you see today. Post office here might be nice, but that's too big. So maybe let's try the EE one. That is cool. I think that fits in nicely. Let's get rid of... Weren't there trees here? I guess not. I guess all these trees are part of the asset. It has no upgrades. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. It's got no upgrades. 40 jobs. That's nice. I thought it would have some kind of an extension at the back, which I think would actually have fitted in very, very nicely. But alas. Alright, let's keep going. Still 362. Jesus, guys. That is insane. Okay, Reef Haven. Let's give Reef Haven a small post office as well. I see we've got a green space back here, but I think there's a big land difference. Yeah, there is. So I can't really put one there. It's not cool. I do think this building is too tall for this place, but it is what it is. I will go sleep now. Really enjoyed the stream. Thank you, Eins Ensvi. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate that. It was super, super awesome having you. Hope to see you next week. But otherwise, have a good night. I want to get a post office into this place. This dead ends over there. And don't forget about the pothole. Pothole! Let's do the pothole before you go. Orient myself quickly. Here we go. Pothole was right here. Oh, look at this. What in the world is going on here? What in the world is going on here? They are stuck. Where are they trying to go? Why are you stuck here? How weird is that? Let's delete him and see what happens. This is just the weirdest thing. Anyways, oh man, I need a car to come down this area because the pothole needs to exist somewhere around this area. You know what, Eins? Let us just stick a pothole down here. And if and when I catch a car going by here, I will adjust it. But I think it was here. I think this is where they all come and do their funky stuff. Okay, so we've got a pothole. I'm sure at some point a car will come over and we'll see it. Okay, here comes the police. Please go left. All right. Please. Oh no, please go left. Please go left. Please go left. Please go left. Nope. I feel like we're going to wait forever to actually see exactly where this pothole sits. Go left. Go left. He went left. Okay, let's see. Let's see where you go and behave funny. Yay! The pothole is in the right place. Ein SV. I don't know if you're still around to see it, but we've got that pothole right in the spot where the cars are avoiding for whatever reason. Yes. And you too, avoid. Yes. Ah, awesome stuff. Good night, Ein SV. And thank you for the pothole idea. I think it was fantastic. For anybody who's wondering what is going on here, there's obviously a weird glitch that causes the cars to just slow down here and turn ever so slightly left and then come back onto the road and then off they go. I have no idea why that is happening. But Ein had the idea that we just put a pothole here and then it makes it look like the cars are trying to avoid the pothole. I think that's a brilliant idea and it works perfectly. All right, where are we? Let's orient ourselves. Okay, no, wait, what are we doing? We're putting down mail services. Okay, we're going up. We're going up. So the mail rate won't change. It's how much we're able to process that will change. Remember that, Sanctum. Okay, let's hide mailboxes. This has one post office. I think we can get another one in here to speed up processing. So we are on 340,000. Where would be the best place to have another one? So if I've got one here, maybe I can put one either somewhere around this side or somewhere this side. So I've got this road over here. Maybe, oh, this is the one that I'm grabbing. I don't think setting it under the bridge is ideal. But I do like the idea of it being somewhere in this vicinity, because I think it's far away enough from this one. And I don't want to delete any of these farms, because I think this would have been probably one of the best places for it. It could also be here. I think it could be here. I think here might work. Or should I build a big one? Processing rate still 340, whatever. We can get rid of... Do I want to get rid of that? Such a job when you do these things. Get rid of all of these. So what I'm realizing is that I need to really keep track more of how the other statistics of the city change as I build stuff. Right? That is something that I generally don't keep an eye on. I'm not very good at it at all. But it's something that I need to take a little bit more seriously so that I can really just try and keep up with the needs of the city. Okay, so we've got that one in over there. Let's see where others are at. Let's get rid of that. You know, like when I look at this, I think to myself, this thing has more than enough post offices. I plan on putting down a mail processing plant over there, so I'm hoping that will also help. That will also help with stuff. Modernist post office. Can I have one maybe somewhere here in Bedford? Maybe there's something in Bedford I can get rid of that. Oh no, I don't like the back. I don't like the back. Okay, so I've put one on this side. In fact, is this one or two? Oh, that's a park thing. I think I can have another one probably in this area, right? Because I don't believe I have enough post office anywhere here. Yeah, I think just this one for this entire space is probably a bit not enough. So if I can maybe get a nice post office in this corner here, that should help as well with things. And though we're not doing a lot of the detailing right now, at some point I am going to come back and build out this area, and then we will detail it. So this is extended storage, increased space to house more post vans. So this should help with with them going out and collecting. And you know what? This can just be just a nice big yard for posts. So that should hopefully help a little bit more with processing. And you look at that, all of that I just dumped has only given me an extra 4,000 capacity a month. That's insane. That is honestly insane. I don't know how much post offices this thing expects me to build. But also I'm guessing it takes a while before they kick into gear. Why do I have a traffic jam here of trains? Where are these people coming from and going? How many trains are on this line? Waterworth Bedford only has 5 trains. Why are they all here at the same time? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are they all here? There's one there. There's another. But there's another. Oh, I think this is the one that has the cluster at the moment, which is not cool. Huh. I think there's a problem here because it does not make sense. That's got over 500 people in it. This one's got 59. So all the people that were here have gone into the train. Why is the train still standing still? This train has nobody. This train has nobody. Whoa, there's a problem here, guys. Did you see that? There is a problem here. Oh, the line definitely just goes and it crosses, it goes straight. Oh, this is probably why so many trains were empty. Because for whatever reason they get despawned and then by the time they get here they're empty. Okay, here comes one. I want to see what's gonna happen when it gets here and people board it. Because if there's a bug here, I need to figure it out. Wait. This is gonna be problematic. How steeply does that rise? It does rise quite a bit, but I don't think that's the end of the world. I think this is the problematic one. Let's lower you to a decent height. Yes. I hope that height is fine, because I'm actually not sure what the height is supposed to be. How high off the highway are you? Can I bring you a little bit lower? is my question. Looks like I can. That's perfectly okay. All right, let's get these people coming. Oh, bouncing train, bouncing train. I don't know what the train is doing. Okay, let's see. So you are empty. How many people are going to get into this train? 125. Let's go. Get into 150. Okay, why is this one going this way? Oh, it's using this as a turnaround point to start heading in the other direction. You have... Nobody's getting into you. So everybody is trying to get into this train. Where did all these people even come from? Or they've been taking the tram and getting here. I wonder if it's because it takes so long to board that the game glitches out and then despawns the trains. We've got 390 people here at the moment. This is strange. I have a feeling. There we go. And then it glitches out. Do you know what? I was thinking maybe the line is the problem. Oh man, I don't like these sort of... This is what I think is a problem, that the exchange point is too close and the train itself is confused. Because I saw when it was trying to leave, it tried to sort of go in that direction and then it despawned. So maybe these exchange points were just too close and that is the reason why. So let's see if I move it outside of the station, if that will make a difference. Right, so now the stop point or this track should be long enough for it to be able to stop in peace. I hope. I think that might be the problem. Okay. Let's test it out. Why is it going so far forward? See that? See that? It's like it's getting ready to go in a different direction. Jeepers. And what are you doing? Okay, so this one is stopping. I'm just waiting to see what this train is going to do. That's all I want to see, what this train is going to do. Because it doesn't help that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are supposed to run on this line are all packed behind. But if anything, maybe because there's no train on this track, maybe it should be able to get over there and turn around. I don't know. Come on, my guy, let's go. Come on, my guy, let's go. Today, please. Okay. So I think it's going to go back now. This one is also doing the same thing. It's also coming in this way. Backed up. Looks like the train loaded quite a few passengers. Yeah, it basically loaded everybody. This one has loaded the remainder. But the problem is that now this one has come back here and it has just stopped. Instead of just going. So now I'm worried that this one now is going to try and get onto this track and then it's going to glitch out like the last time. Because I don't get why this one is just standing here. I really don't get why this one is just standing here. And why do all the trains that get respawned just come straight here? Are they not supposed to spawn and head to different stations? I think it's going to glitch out again. Yeah, there we go. That is messed up. Double track or slip lane may help, or have you already tried that? The thing is, I don't get why they're trying to turn around here. That's the thing. Because they're supposed to come in and go straight to Waterworth. So I'm sure there must be like a ton of people. Where's the Waterworth station? Oh no, there's nobody here. There's barely anybody here waiting. You know what I'm going to do? This is not meant to be an active station right now anyways. So I'm going to do this. Let's get this. And I'm going to remove the stops. And see what these people are, and see what's gonna happen when the train comes. Because now the train should just go right past. Are you going to just speed through? It looks like it's slowing down. Even though there's no stop here. Okay, so it just came to use this place as a turn, as a way to reverse. And now all the people are heading back out. So they're gonna jump on the tram and they're gonna head back in that direction and find a different way to get home. You know what? Right now, I don't care. This place isn't really populated, so I don't need trains jam packing here for absolutely no reason. It's not good for my mental health. I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay. So back here, I want to... Oh, wait, hang on. Mail service. We are almost in the green. We are almost in the green. So let's get, I want to get myself in the green actually. Let's remove all of these, see where all my mailboxes are and where else I could have another one. We've got the small town of Anchor over here. And I think the small town of Anchor could do with I think it has a mailbox. Yeah, it has a mailbox. I don't think we need a mail processing thing. Well, a post office here. I've got a post office here. There's one there. I mean, I've got a ton of post offices, man. Maybe that's a mail sorting facility. Maybe one here might actually be beneficial. Maybe one in this vicinity could be beneficial around all of this industry. I think I will do that. I think I'll put one somewhere there. Maybe one also here might not be so bad, because there's no post office in and around this area. I think let's put one here. How big? How big? You are over there, just before the double zeros. Oh, the name disappears. Okay, there we go. So I just need to get it over here. And then, oh wait, looks like they are crossing paths at the switch, but yes, appears to be just super odd pathfinding. Yeah, and I'm glad you understand. I don't need this right now. Let's get rid of all. Let's get rid of all of that. All of this can go. And then I think with this one, yes, we got lots of stars. So with this one, I expect now that we should hit we should be in the green, I believe. I don't know why on earth the post office would be here, but just like when we started, let's assume this is not a post office, yeah? This is some building. Which of them is smaller? I think this one is bigger. This one is smaller, so it can go over here. And then for the other one, I need to make a little bit more room. Autosave. I think that's all the room it needs. And then we can put you at the smaller one. We can put it here. Okay. I would love to give it maybe more vehicles. It's unfortunate that I can't attach it to one of these other buildings, actually. I think that's an opportunity missed. Like if you could just keep attaching to even the sub buildings, I think that would have been really cool. But maybe it's just me who wants it. Okay. Let's just put a couple of these all over this place. Maybe in and around here as well. And that's enough. I think we can go ahead and just close off this entire area. Just with some trees. Good decent foliage. Normally I would put all of the extra little fluffy details and stuff, but I think this is fine for today and for now. And if it doesn't make us reach our goals, I can come put another one in this corner. But my word, we've got a lot of mail now. And we are crawling.
Beautiful.
Why, thank you, Dreadnought. We're crawling into the green, peeps. We're crawling into the green. All right. City is coming alive. It's coming alive. All right. I want to finish off. Let's just finish this little corner over here. Probably get a little office building down, and then I think we'll close it all up, and then we'll be calling it a day. Why, thank you, Trinity. Every time I see the name Trinity now, I think of the Matrix. Like, I can't get it out of my head anymore. It is done. Four by 3. It's quite big. Four by 3 is quite big, but I do like it. Maybe understandable. Maybe let's see if it's possible to get this working. So let's get rid of all of these little thingy-mabobs. Okay. And if I grab you and shift you upwards, maybe up to you. What do you look like on this side? Still close. It's so close. A6. I don't know. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking whether or not I can leave it. I think I can leave it because I think I can bring it forward a little bit more, right? Just a little bit more. And then that's okay. I think that's okay. Is it possible to change the color? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. So I can give it. This looks very dark though. We can try it. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not sure which color this is. Oh, there. And then what color are you? Oh, you're the roof. I can't put a purple anywhere, but this is okay. It kind of matches with that, kind of. So that's gonna have to do. Let's see if I can just do that. And then we can just close this area off like that. And this place, I think there's a grass asset here. Let's try this. Bring it to there. I'll take you back in, and you too. And then we can bring you out. And that's fine. But over on this side, I think I'll just detail this place out with a couple of trees and we should be fine. Right, just put a few shrubberies around this place. And that's okay. You know what, let's just put a I don't know, do I hide too much of it if I put a big tree? Nah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I can get a pine back here and boom. Now we've got this whole area done. We've got some nice offices in here and industry as well. Our population has gone up by a good solid 1,000. Unemployment rate has gone up to 9,000. I mean 9%. I don't know how that happened, since all we did in this video was create jobs. But you know what? It is what it is. Nicely done, snazzy. Well, thank you very much, Trinity. And yeah, I think I am happy with the progress today. We've filled in this place. At least we've blended up from our tiered area up there down into the river, which I think is good. I do like the way all of this has turned out. I think it has turned out very nicely. We've shaped up all of this area, which I think we're gonna probably do in the next video or two. But in the next video, I'm sure by the time we come back into this, we will be at a point where we can actually start adding housing and stuff. So that's also going to be pretty cool. I'm gonna be finally going to start growing population again, start building some residential areas, and this town is shaping up to be very, very nice indeed, complementing this one over there. But I think we're doing so much more with the harbor area, which is turning out just absolutely perfect. Perfect. Very, very happy. Very happy. Now I need to find a perfect screenshot for the thumbnail, which I need to sort out. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But everybody, this is it. We are done. We are looking good. I am happy. I can't say that enough, because I'm very happy with the way this town is shaping up. I think everything is coming together very nicely. And yeah, I think we're gonna leave it here. Let me save and save. Bam, very pretty. Well, thank you, Dreadnoughts. Really appreciate it. Everybody, our town is starting to shape up very well. I think next week we need to get a name for the town. Right? We need to get a name for the town. We need to start naming little pockets. Start assigning names to people who want it. So start thinking of the places that you want named after you. I think we need to start getting that down. And then let's push. Let's try and get this place complete. I'll see if I can get those boat assets. But if I have to join the Discord server and stuff, I generally tend to get lazy to do such things. But you know what? We shall see. We shall see how it goes. Thanks for the stream. So happy I caught you. So glad you caught me, Trinity. Really appreciate it. Glad you joined. And yeah, thanks for the chatting. Pika pika pee. I love it. Whatever happened to my house? I'm sure your house is there somewhere. Right? Wasn't it in this area here somewhere that you got a house? Was it here or was it the Spanish villas? I think it was here somewhere. People got so many houses in and around this place. Yeah, I think so too. Because people got houses all over. There's your house, Dreadnought. You wanted one right by the water. There's your house, Dreadnought. We found it. Right next to Mr. Harris. Next to RLJ Slick. So the three of you grabbed these 3 houses, which, yeah, you get yourself beautiful views of boats going by and that on top of the hill. There's a city Moose. You come as we are about to part ways, as we are about to call it quits for the day, Moose. Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? Look at the flight path. Look at the flight path of this. I wonder how they work out the logic to calculate the flight path. It's so beautiful. It doesn't just follow a straight line, which I think is so cool. I think it's so cool that the helicopters don't just follow a straight line, but they follow this sort of wonky path through the air. I think it's fantastic. That is such an awesome little addition. But anyways, redeem that building beside RLJ. Let's find beside RLJ. So beside RLJ is that chappy. So this is Moose's house. Moose. There you go. Moose has their own house right next to RLJ. The art of timing. I like that. I like that very much. Very, very, very much. Alright, but otherwise, everybody, that's it. We are done. Moose, this is what we're working on today. Shaping out places, building some industry. Nice tiered industry coming down over there. And yeah, this was us today. And we are done. We're calling it quits now. It's been fantastic, everybody. I am going to go and sleep. Well, thank you, Dreadnought. But it is definitely sleeping time now for me. It's 1:30 or 1:15 in the morning. I need to go sleep. And yeah, next week is another week. We shall build some more. We shall keep going as our beautiful town takes shape. I am loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Otherwise, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the chats. Thanks for suggestions. Every single thing. Loved it. Building turned out pretty good. And yeah, I hope I am going to catch you all in the next one. Night RLJ. Night everybody. And I shall see you all next time. Cheers.